So in this video, I'm going to talk about disclosure mechanics. Okay, so I've talked about disclosures in other videos. In another video, I've talked about the notion of a block. It's best to watch both of those videos before you watch this video. So a block is an informational artifact of a report. So this full report can be broken down into 18 separate blocks of information. Each of these blocks of information represents a disclosure. So how does software know that this block of information represents this disclosure? Because there are disclosure mechanics rules, which I'm going to show you. So in order to give a disclosure, in order to reference the disclosure, you have to give it a name. So I've done that. Assets roll up, that's the name of the disclosure. Here's a list of all the disclosures. And here are the rules that are used by the software to look at a block of information and recognize that that block of information represents a specific disclosure, which I have given a specific name. So you can see the results of this in the disclosure mechanics validation result. And this is a disclosure mechanics rules. This is all the set of all the disclosure mechanics rules. These are all represented using XBRL definition relations and some specific ARC rules that we have come up with that describe a disclosure. So it's just describing the essence of a disclosure. It doesn't describe every detail of the disclosure. We just want to have the essence, such as what is the total of the roll. What concept is used to represent the total of the roll up? So this is a roll up. This roll up is represented using this concept, proof assets. And this is in the model of the report. And software can read all this and then do useful stuff for the user. So I showed you this XBRL representation. I'm not going to explain this. This is converted into natural language by the software, and they're the rules, the disclosure mechanics rules. First, there's the name. This disclosure assets roll up, must be represented using the hypercube named this. It must be represented as a level 4 detail with a concept arrangement pattern of roll up. And that roll up requires the concept assets to be the total of that roll up. So these rules are both used to help a user create a disclosure and also to verify that the disclosure has been created correctly. In addition, these rules can be used to locate a disclosure in a report. Software can locate it. Grab that disclosure, grab the same disclosure from another report, and then compare these two disclosures. So the rules are multifunctional. It's not just for verifying, it's for creating the report, verifying that it's been created correctly, and extracting information from the report. This is all you need. If you need more to distinguish this disclosure from, say, this disclosure, you just add more information, and you can uniquely describe every disclosure in a report. So here, this proof has a wide variety. In fact, has 100% of all the different information patterns you'd find in a financial report, but it only has 20 disclosures. So for example, the Microsoft 10K had 194 disclosures, but it all works based on the same concepts, the same ideas. So the disclosure mechanics helps to associate the block of information with the disclosure. And then the disclosures are also used by the reporting checklist, which is I'm going to describe in the next video that I create. This is where it gets even more interesting. So I'm going to stop for now.